hopefully everybody's back. Is there anybody home out there? Can you hear me? I can see you back over in the corners over there hiding from me, but it's almost like I'm talking to a theater. Hopefully everybody can understand what I'm saying because we're speaking English in this one. Make sure you subscribe and like and do all that fun stuff that involves all that so that you can pay so you can get these movies back and keep them back. So we're gonna go movie made in the United Kingdom. It's an action adventure, little love story too. My nose is driving me nuts. And this was based on a book by the same name, and we're calling it Sahara, a 2005 version. And these guys are, treasure hunters. They're off the coast of New Zealand or no, Africa or someplace like that, and they Doctors Without Borders. This one guy rescues the lady doctor that's getting beat up by the man because he's trying to find out where the plague is coming from that they have going on there, and they run around and they pull up a cannon. She gets taken to the boat to sleep off the beating she got. She ends up waking up, coming out. They're working real hard to get this piece of treasure off the ocean floor. And, it's Civil War. They're looking for a Civil War Richmond, Virginia battleship that runs aground. The CSS Texas. Yeah, that's what they're looking for is an Ironside called the CSS Texas. Anyway, so they're running around, and what happens is they've got this Ironside they're trying to find, or he's trying to find our star. Who's our star? Who was a car? Brooke Easton. No, that's the director. Who's the star? Sierra. Howard Baldwin. Baldwin. There you go. Anyway, then we got Kevin Baldwin. Yeah, okay, so we got lots of stars in this. I'll put them all in the description. Or maybe not, I don't know. It depends upon what I feel like doing. Anyway, so the whole idea behind this one guy is looking for this Ironside because it's supposed to have a whole bunch of Civil War coins, War coins anyway, old coins. National Underwater Marine Expedition. Anyway, so they're looking, that's where they worked. Anyway, so they're looking for this ship, and they trace it down to Africa or something. They borrow a small boat from the yacht so they can go chase this thing down. So they're using sonar, and they find oil slick, I guess, or a slick going down the river that the governments in the area are trying to cover up because the sickness is running up and down the coast. They end up taking the two Doctors Without a Border up to a certain place. They end up getting ambushed and jumping into a well to hide, which is kind of funny, so that way they didn't get killed. And then one of them goes with him to go find this source, and they go looking for this Ironside. They blew up their boat, so they had to get a jeep to go further. Sent one of the guys back across the border to tell the boss man what happened and where they're at and what they're doing and where they're going. It turned out to be a funny movie. I thought so. So anyway, they turned out to be, looking for this thing, and they found one coin, and it went on down the road. The coin saved them from being, after a while, the coin saved them from being sent to the army commander they were hiding from, the one they blew their boats up with. They turned out to be a pretty good live action movie. They rode camels. They jumped a train off of camels instead of horses. They found a big solar collection place that's got fields and fields of power, and no lines going out, no transmission lines going out. It turns out they're using the place to dispose of nuclear waste. Well, they're not destroying all of it with the lasers or the heat that they're generating from the solar panels. Some of it's just going underground because the technology doesn't work. And, they find their source of the problem there. they show how bad the pollution's going to be, and it'll kill the whole world in a couple weeks or months. As they were saying, they got the U.S. government doesn't want to get into the country because of politics, and they're trying to get out until they actually have to prove it. Then they find this old land yacht, 1942. It looks like a Packard to me, but I don't know what it was. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's in my notes here, but I don't see it. Anyway, so they get attacked by helicopters driving this thing, and they end up finding the ship after blowing a hillside up, and they end up trying to take refuge in that, but the helicopters got armor-piercing bullets. So they end up firing a cannon at the helicopter and blowing it up towards the end. But there's lots of interesting things in between all that you should really go watch, because it's a high intense action movie. It's an adventure movie. You get every penny of action you want out of this sucker, and it turns out to be a pretty good movie. So it was released in 3 places: Germany, internationally, and then in the United States, 2005, April 4th, April 8th. Then in the United States, and then it ran 124 minutes. It's a long one to sit through without running to the bathroom. Good thing I got a remote to stop it so I can get up and run to the bathroom. It was United States and United Kingdom, Germany, and Spain it was released in, and it was released in English. Oh, that must be fun for all those people to watch it in subtitles. They spent $160 million on the thing. At the box office, they made $119.2 million. So they didn't make any money on it, but it's still worth watching. So I'd say go watch it and enjoy it. I'm going to give it a 5. Oh, 4. Sorry, 4. That's what we put down, is 4. It's still a pretty good movie, but it wasn't one of the better ones. But what can you say? It's still a good movie. It is part of my collection, so I am going to be watching it a lot. And you should go get it and watch it yourself. Now, I don't know what we're doing next movie, but hopefully you're going to stick around and watch movies and listen to what we're talking about with all these movies, because it'd be nice to know somebody else likes these things as much as I do. Right now, I think it's just me that likes all these things. Everybody else is running off doing stupid stuff or weird stuff or smoking marijuana, which none of that stuff I do anymore. I did it when I was a kid, but that's another story, another channel. Anyway, so go ahead and have a good one. We'll see you on the next video, where it's tomorrow or next week, depending on which channel you get it on. And have a good one, be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.